There we go. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Sweet, and it fixed my tabbing issue from yesterday. Does everything look good? Yeah, size looks good. I'm just checking some things before we get started. Alright, excellent. I love that video games are keeping music alive, especially classical music. So they did a study a few years back. I don't know how many years, but a long time ago. They did a study where they said people think of nostalgia because of music, not just visually. Like because of audio, not just visually. And so they found out that the better the music was, and it doesn't even have to be like good, it just had to be catchy or memorable or unique. The more memorable the music was in video games, the more nostalgia people felt. A great example of this is the old Zeldas versus the new Zeldas, or any of the noises in Mario. You know, they're iconic for a reason. So I bring all this up because listening to the Octopath Traveler soundtrack, I love listening to soundtracks for video games. I think a lot of games nail it, including indie studios. If you're not familiar with the game, check out The Last Spell. They have one of the craziest soundtracks I've heard of for an indie game studio. And they're one of many, many examples. They're just the ones I can think of. Alright, so let's get started. We are going to... Ooh, where were we at? I thought... Oh, autosave. So this is an autosave versus here. Level 8 looks right. Alright, sweet. So we're just going to kick off where we left off. We are on the hunt for new people and rebuilding our village. So I think we're going to go this way to collect the green dot, and then we'll go down. We're going south. So yesterday, just to recap a little bit. Ooh, stone 3. So yesterday we did... Out
of my way!
Let me recap for a minute. So yesterday we did the prologue into the village rebuild. Now we're at the beginning of the main story and rebuilding our village. So we're a couple hours in. Which dagger system are we on?
I'll show you what I can do.
Oh, crit but not break. That's interesting. Oh, she also can use sword. What does that do? Not a whole lot.
Here goes nothing. Come on!
Here, let's just break this guy. Okay, that was
all in
pretty
a
good.
good day's work.
Yeah, so we're not getting much experience. Alright, go this way. We're turning around going this way.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'll show you. Yeah, that went well. All in
So
a
we
good
don't need
day's
to-
work.
We don't need to min-max, we can just blast through these. So new area. Does it say what level we were in? I missed it when we entered. Theatropolis. Theatropolis. Like Theater Village, but Theatropolis. Okay, cool. So you can just collect the green stuff as you go.
Let's do this.
Alright. You critter.
Here goes nothing.
Not sword.
Right where it hurts.
Axe.
Disappear.
And dead. Okay, so they're still pretty low-leveled critters. Really all this is getting us is money. Oh, nice. Speaking of money. Whoa, speaking of money. Awesome. Run through here. Okay, so coming through here, there's nothing on the left on the minimap. So there's nothing here. I like this. I really like... Ooh.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna grab the chest real quick. So I like that the minimap shows what you can collect versus not collect, so you don't have to waste time like hitting A on the edges and trying to collect every little thing. I like the fact that they kind of guide you through the minimap a little bit of like, oh, here's a chest, here's a collectible. Just the puzzle is how to get there, not is it there. If that makes sense.
I'll show you what I can do.
Alright.
Right where it hurts.
Good, so axe breaks at the very least.
We're done.
Oh, and there's
Fine.
still weak guys. Can we heal out of battle? So we do have a healing skill. Okay, and it heals, so 6 SP does heal for quite a bit. Nice, look at lumber. So this is a good example. So we can see the chest, but the quest is not how to get to the chest. So let's not go too far off the rails. Let's see what this takes us. Hello, is anyone home? I'm here, I'm here. Time? Huh? Must be drinking too much. I'm seeing the ghost of Wishbale little ones. We're not ghosts. It's Stia and Loot Liege. Gods, can it be? You're alive, and you're so much bigger than I remember. Which is a good comment because we don't know if their sprites didn't their sprite size didn't actually change. We're glad to see you too, Time. Or Time. That night, I barely managed to get away. Found this abandoned shack and hid till the danger passed. But you two, how have you been? Actually, we're working on rebuilding Wishvale. She says that so casually. You're doing what? Exactly. My father may be gone, but I want to carry on his legacy and restore the village to what it was. Though so far, we've only built a workshop. That's amazing, Stia! Lavore would be so proud of you. And Loot Liege, what about your folks? I'm sorry to hear that. So it really is just the two of you then. Incredible! You're working so hard and I'm here drinking my life away. Time. Would you return to Wishvale? You can help us rebuild the village. Okay, so here's the question. Is he gonna just blindly join? Or are we gonna have to do some kind of side quest for him to be like, oh, I don't believe you're doing Wishvale. I need proof, or you need to do something for me first. But even if I did, what use would I be? What do you think we should do, Loot Liege? Yeah, have him join. Why not? Okay, so path, action, invite. During your journey, you'll encounter people you can invite to come and live in Wishvale. First, inquire with people about their history, and if they seem open to relocating, invite them to Wishvale. So how does this work? So path actions, you can inquire, contend, invite. So it's just another command. So they're going to have a skill, so stone supply, that's interesting. Success rate, and invite. Okay, so this is just an example. I wonder what determines the percentage. Is there really a place for me too? Oh yeah, let's inquire
Thanks.
first. You want to talk to me? Yeah, we're talking to you already. Time, a man who was born and raised in Wishvale. When the town was attacked, he found shelter in an abandoned shack and has been living there ever since. Oh, so this is the shack. Sometimes he goes to the nearby town to do some work, but most of the money he earns ends up going towards the alcohol he drinks. Yeah, which is a sign he's struggling. Oh, cool, so it shows no possessions, but has a resident skill, so we can actually see. Sweet, so they're not going to make you work for the info. Regularly receive a delivery stone. Heck yeah, let's invite them. Fine, I'll go. Invite someone to Wishvale for the first time. Nice, new achievement.
You'll join me?
Time can now become a resident of Wishvale. Oh, they've already been invited, so that's it? We don't have to, like, escort quest them? Interesting. Ooh. Speaking of free, there's some more cheap whiskey we can steal. I mean, take or liberate. Okay, so if that was the invite portion, we're gonna head back. We're gonna take a different path. So that's Theotropolis Plains. Okay, so we're gonna walk around.
Let's make this quick.
There!
Here goes nothing. Ha! Got you.
Let's end this.
Sweet. So let's see what steel does. 100%. Let's do it.
Thanks.
Inspiring Plum.
This is our chance.
I think that's it.
I could do this in my sleep.
I bet. So where's... So we can go back to Wishvale, but I want that chest. Ooh, and there's green things we can collect too. Cloth. Flowers, good hauls. So the real question is, I don't know how much of what we're gonna need. Bottle of poison dust. I bet you that's just another attack.
Let's go.
So can you steal? Not great, so you do have to attack a little.
I'll show you what I can do.
Does this work? Not great though.
Right. Get
There
ready.
you go. Steal again. See if we get the same thing. Yeah, still inspiring plum.
I'll show
Oh,
you
he's
what I
just
can do.
using-
Come on! Ha! Woohoo!
Oh, I should switch sacks.
I could do this in my sleep.
Alright, so we're still collecting. What's a little bit this way? So that's Serpent's Burrow. We don't really have a reason to go there yet. And what's up here?
Let's make this quick.
There!
Here goes nothing.
Like
Ha!
that.
Works like a charm.
Right. Get ready.
Nice.
Thanks.
You don't have to leave out of the menu to get higher. So Olive of Life, that's huge. That's like a
Here goes
$500
nothing.
item.
Come on! Yeah, that went well. I could do this in my sleep.
Level 9. What is this? Emberglow Wilds. I think that's where we came from, right? Grab this. More cloth. Okay, so the quest is to go this way, but I'm pretty sure this is also... Oh, that is not Emberglow
Out
Wilds.
of my
Okay.
way.
I was mistaken.
Here goes nothing. Yeah, works like a charm. I'll show you what I can do.
You pass, or do you have to defend?
You have to be strong.
Ready.
I guess defend is pass.
Thanks.
Nice. Yeah, I want to get these... Grab as many as I can.
I'll show you what I can. I'm all fired up. It's been that well. All in a good day's work.
It's so crazy. It'll never not amuse me how much the damage difference of break versus not break is. Alright, so let's head back to town. Go left for the items.
Let's make this quick.
So these guys we can just work
Disappear.
through at this point.
Finally.
Is there a speed up button? I gotta see if I can find in battle. Well, can't talk to the squirrel. Is this really Wishvale? That's interesting, so that implies he hasn't come back. Breaks my heart to see it like this. It'll only get better from here. We're gonna make it bustling town like it used to be. But first, Time's going to need a place to stay. Just like with the workshop, let's clean up the debris and build a new house. Building area expanded. So, oh nice, okay, so it does actually want you to collect whatever this is, they want us to collect it. Alright, time to build a house. If we're out of lumber, would you mind gathering some out by the trail? I think we're fine. Town Building Basics 1 Construction. Build houses for the town's residents to live in. Oh, that's a pretty wide construct. If you run out of materials, check to see how or from whom they can be obtained. Yeah, I think that's going to be part of the minigame. Press X on an empty plot, necessary materials, and it'll say number out of number. Then select house from the list of facilities. Okay, should be self-explanatory. Next, decide where to place everything. Structures can be removed. Structures that are removed can be placed again without the use of materials. Building a thriving town to enrich the lives of its residents. Okay, so that's one of the questions I had, is you can move stuff after you've built it. So if you don't like the look or the layout, you can change it without, like, destroying or losing materials. Which is good, that's what you want. Residents can be housed in different facilities. Facilities, buildings that can house residents. Each facility has its own unique feature. Decorations, structures to brighten the town. Ground tiles. Change the ground's aesthetics without the use of materials. Interesting. So I'm guessing ground tiles is cosmetics and decorations is cosmetics. I wonder how that's going to apply to the town, if it's going to give you a bonus of some kind. Okay. So, workshop, house, other, cannot be moved, cannot be removed. Workshop allows you to build in the town of Wishvale. The Nun. Allows you to invite people to become residents of the town. Nice. I'm not sure why you're not in there by default, but we'll do that. So ground tiles is grass. Can be placed without using materials or dirt. Yeah, so it's just cosmetic. These take materials though, and I'm not sure what it gets you. These also take materials. I'm not sure what they do. Decoration special. A log for travelers to record their journey can be used as a save game progress. It just takes 2 stone. Gonna throw that over here. Maybe throw it like in here. And max some space. Yeah, throw that there for now. Construct. So we just have workshop and house. We can make 2 of them, so why not? Yeah, just go house. Oh, housing. You can now house those who invite to Wishvale. Press X on top of the facility to select housing and choose a resident. We already did that. We just get to do it again. Grow the town and watch Wishvale flourish. Utilizing the resident skill can help you develop the town. Time skill is stone supply. Place him in a house. He'll periodically gift you with stone. Time passes in Wishvale with every battle once. So it's battle-based, not time-based. Okay. Stop by once in a while to see how things are progressing. I wonder if there's a cap. Or what the cap would be. Alright, so we want a secondary house. So can we move this house? We can. Excellent. A little bit of a gap there. Don't want to quit. I just want to build more house. Yeah, something like that. So now we have 2 houses. We can have time in his own house. Oh, what a marvelous job you've done. It's more than a match for Levor's work. Aw, what a compliment. Thanks, Time, but you're much too kind. Not at all. Your craftsmanship excludes the same warmth as your father's houses. It bespeaks your love for Wishvale. I can't imagine how happy that makes me. I have the utmost faith that the 2 of you have what it takes to rebuild our village. So, let me do what I can to assist you. Thank you so much. But before we roll up our sleeves, let's celebrate your work with a toast. They'll taste all the sweeter in my beloved new home. Okay, town building continued. Town building has been unlocked. Talk to Stia to get started. Yep, talk to her and select town building. Build a town for your home. Expand the town by completing various town tasks. Yay! The restoration begins. Proceed through the main story, Kindlers of the Flame. Oh yes, you don't have to necessarily talk to her. You can just literally come here and hit the button. We can save. What does talking to her do? Wishvale really is quiet. Hey, do you remember when we first built the tavern here? Yeah, like yesterday. Kindlers of the Flame, the Hunter's Fen. After their hometown is destroyed, Loot Legion Stia are determined to restore it to its former glory. Meanwhile, far away in the blistering snow, a troubled hunter questions his way of life. Required level 6. Absolutely. Let's get this town rebuilt.
There. That ought to do it. Now that the town's gotten bigger, it's got to have at least one tavern.
You've done a fine job, Lavore.
Look, Pops! I built a castle!
You're a downright genius, girl. Just like your old man.
You're the knight who's gonna protect it!
Aww.
All right, I'm done with my rounds. Whoa, you finished the tavern? This calls for a celebration.
Indeed it does. Let's gather the townsfolk and commemorate the occasion.
Yay!
I like how Fen is drawn a little bit taller, but still shorter than the adults. And I like how Stia's kind of stuck on
I
Eden back
think
then.
I need to go get more materials. I remember how lively the tavern used to be. And it made me realize that maybe this town needs a place like that where people can get together. Will you help me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fen always showed up at times like this, didn't he?
You sure did.
Whenever people needed help, he'd rush right over, saying, "This is good exercise!" Or something like that. Remember after Wishvale was attacked? We dug graves for everyone.
Aw.
But we couldn't find Fen or Lorana's bodies.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Well, I went to a town the other day to get some rations, and I heard a rumor. Apparently, someone who looks like Fen was seen in the Frostlands.
Excellent.
I'd be so happy if it really was him. But it makes me wonder why he never came back.
What reason would he have to?
We need Fen here in Wishvale. Say, why don't we go find him?
100% agree. Let's go find Fen. So I'm really happy that the two of them are still alive. I assumed they would be. They were characters earlier. Ooh, Kindlers of the Flame, the Hunter Fen. Search for Fen in the Frostlands. So, Fen and Lararna, I'm gonna butcher her name. Laral, the other girl, the healer. I'm glad the two of them ran off together and are still alive. I assumed they would be because they were playable characters. But it's good to see that the story agrees. Okay, so we have keys in here. Oh, we can interact. See a lot of hard workers in the town. Would it kill you to bring a sluggard or two for a change? So we already inquired. We already invited. What are these? Danger level 7. Contend with them to obtain items. But you can lose reputation in your own town? Chicken meat and uneared earrings. I want the stone supply. Wishvale really is quiet. Okay, so we don't have to talk to her to build. We can also build from outside. Yeah, this is what I really wanted. Alright, let's save in case this goes horribly wrong. Then we're gonna fight our friend. Which is another weird thing to say. Alright, let's do this.
Let's go. Huh, bet that hurt.
Here goes nothing. Yeah, I did it! Now's the time! Come on! Ha!
Let's
Ooh,
end
he can
this.
take a hit. Unable to steal. Oh, so my skills changed. I don't have the buff anymore. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's use the other dagger then.
Bet that hurt.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, we're fine. We can try. We already hit everything with everything. So here's a
Right.
76.
How's that?
His is 94, but I'm
Now or
afraid.
never. Take this! Disappear.
Alright.
Finally.
So just because you have 2 people, it goes a lot quicker than just 1. Not bad. Here, you earned it.
Not bad.
Nice, and you get both. You don't have to fight him multiple times. Alright, let's see if he restocks. So now we're to... I want Kindlers of the Flame. Cannot fast travel to places you haven't visited. I want to track the quest. Let's see if it changes rates. So where are we at? Can we just go to the world map? So we're by Snow Shadow Grotto. Yeah, where's this actually at? This is saying Wishvale Woodland Regions. Yeah, Wishvale Trail. So where is this at? Okay, so here's where we're at. So this is Wishvale. This is Cerulean Caverns. We're over here to North Theologious Plains. So this area is not that big. So this is Theotropolis. So we're looking for Snow Shard Grotto. Is that accurate? Interesting, so I should have went in. I think it's to the right. I missed something here.
Out of my way.
Oh, that's right, the
That went well. All in a good day's work. Out of my way. I could do this in my sleep.
Now we can run down.
Let's do this.
I'll show you what.
Right.
Oh, he actually hit.
Get ready. Get ready. Thanks.
I'll show you what I. That went well. All in a good day's work.
Going through here. Oh, okay, so this is Serpent's Burrow. Let's go in real quick. Too curious. What's in here?
Let's make this quick.
The reanime's not looking good. Start testing brakes.
Come on.
Like
Bet
this.
that
Here
hurt.
goes nothing.
Oh yeah, we might be in trouble.
Not today. There. Right.
We may need to use ultimate technique, but I'm trying not to.
Get ready.
Yeah, let's hit the serpent in the back.
How's that? Not today.
This is our chance. Come on!
So I can up it, but it doesn't hit the
I've got
group.
you.
I owe you. Now or never.
Yeah, let's just ultimate technique, see what this looks like. Oh, I can't boost? It's both though.
I summon thee, Elfric.
That's better.
Oh my gosh. I was expecting 1,000.
This is our chance. Yeah, works like a charm. I
Ready.
don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not liking this either.
Huh, but that.
Checking
I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah, I definitely need a third person.
I'm all fired up.
Yeah, if I don't use something though. There we go.
I'll show you what I can do.
That's the right amount there.
Hit the nail. That went well. I can do
Ooh,
this.
now let's get out of here. Good, Steel leveled up at least. Yeah. I think I almost died in my first battle. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. So what's crazy is the level is low. Right? Okay, show the level. Yeah, danger level is only 6, but just having 2 people is what's gonna get you. But now that I've been here, can I teleport? No. Okay. Trying to figure out how to get here. Alright, since we're here, let's run to the right. Go to the
Let's
new
do
town
this.
to backtrack.
Here goes nothing. Yeah, woohoo! All
Yeah,
in a good day's work.
Yeah, meanwhile, these guys get 3-shot.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, so these we want to steal from.
I'll show you what I can do. Here goes nothing.
Here, you want to
I
defend.
have to be strong.
The reason why we're stealing
Ready.
from these is they give us the berry that lets you heal.
Get
Or
ready.
restores a dead ally.
Thanks.
Yeah, the olive of life.
I'll show you what I can. Woohoo! I could do this in my sleep.
Alright, so we have 103 JP. So let's learn. Up, wrong one though. We don't learn skills. So do we want dark? Dark and lower speed. Sword to everybody. Dark damage to a foe 2 times. Dark damage to a foe and low speed 2 times. Or dagger 3 times. I'm gonna say sword damage to all foes. I think that's gonna be more helpful. Learn a new support skill by learning 4 battle skills. These beneficial skills are always active. Learn more battle skills to unlock additional support skills. You can toggle them on and off in the learn skills in the menu. Up to 4 skills can be active at any one time. Excludes action skills. Yeah, so it's pretty much like any Octopath Traveler game if you played it. So, how do we equip skills? That's interesting. JP needed to unlock equipment slots. Oh, because you have more equipment slots unlocked than she does. You learn? Oh, you can learn as well. Okay, so you have deal axe to all. Grant self 2 buffs for 2 turns. Grant a BP to an ally. Cost 50% of SP to grant. Oh, but it's remaining SP to the caster's remaining SP. That's cool. Grant an ally your attribute raising effects. So I'm gonna go with full swing, axe damage to all foes. Yeah. Sounds great. Then the SP thing sounds good as well. Alright, so we're actually in the plains. We're in a new area now. Flower, where's this go? North, Riplet Coast, Theatripolis is where we're trying to go to. Yeah, we can save.
Let's do this.
Just in case we get wrecked by something.
Bet that hurt.
Here goes nothing. Yeah, I did it.
Let's end this.
There we go.
Thanks.
Inspiring Plum. I think that's one of the buffing items.
This is our come on, wow. All in a good day's work.
Remember, there's no such thing as overkill. Oh, we're right here. Theatripolis. Or Theatropolis. Helpers. Enlist the town's residents as helpers as they will assist you in battle. Use the path actions hire, impress, and recruit to add helpers. Summon them in battle and they'll aid you with their skills after you perform an action. Hire, impress, and recruit. So really they're just doubling down on the overworld abilities. Oh, each helper has a limit to the number of times they can be called upon. Once you've reached the limit, use path action to recruit them again. Oh, okay, so yeah, you just have to recruit them, use them, and then recruit them again, so it's not like a permanent loss. Neat. Welcome to Theatripolis. Theatropolis. The City of Arts, obviously. If you're looking for the theater, it is to the north. And that's why I say obviously. It's just, if you didn't know, it's Theater Town, is basically what it is. A little bit of wordplay for you. So we have Inquire at 80%. Entreat. Treat people to obtain items. Your reputation will suffer if you fail. Why does this have different percentages? Success rate 5%. Oh my gosh. 5% on a 3 strength? I can't imagine what the max strength is going to look like. Yeah, I'm not down for this. SP cost 8. Deals sword damage to foe and lowers the defense for 2 turns. Oh, so that's one of the intro things. Nice. Alright, let's grab this at the very least. I don't know what the failing is going to look like. Very well, you may have what you ask.
I'll take it.
So, same rules apply, right? Where, yeah, you can't talk to them. Okay, so let's not explore super hard. An encounter awaits. What does that mean? Okay, let's go back out. Instead of exploring the city, I want to explore the world. Oh, we are not ready for that. Sorry, I just saw 39. I guess if we're gonna backtrack, let's go back to here. Okay, so you can't go to the trails. We can't go to Wishvale. Now we can go back through here. Kind of run through and go in a different direction.
Let's go. Disappear. Quiet at last.
Hang on, I'm having technical difficulties on something. I'm also checking chat. That doesn't seem to work. Yeah, my side's still working. Yeah, camera's still working. Yep. What happened?
What
Just
do you
because
want?
he's
Says I'm offline. How to get to here. But I'm not. I'll be darned. Sorry, this may interrupt everybody. We'll see what happens. My Twitch, so Twitch is down. So what's happening here? YouTube is still going. Kick is still going. Twitch is down. So I'm about to hit stop, but I only want to stop one, not three. Let's see what happens. Are we still live? Here, we can kill some of this. Kill that. Are we still on?